Listen up.
I say being an adult is hard. Yeah, becoming an adult, you gotta pay for a lot of stuff that you don't even want to pay for.
Thank you. So how many people end up in the negative? Right, have negative money at the end of the month. Right? So quite a few people. So if you came up with a negative number, what options do you have at that point in time? Like, well, what do you do?
Get another job.
Get a second job. What else? You can't be homeless. So you want to rent 2 houses? No. Okay. Okay, so he bought a house with what, 3 bedrooms? So what he wanted to do was rent out the other 2 rooms to make some extra money, right? So have like an Airbnb or something like that, right? So when you have a negative balance at the end of the month, you can either find ways to make extra income. If you have some resources like extra rooms, you rent it out, get a second job, or reduce your expenses, right? You have different options you can take. This is why we say that this is such an important exercise. And this is one of the most important classes you'll take in your high school career, right? Because if you learn how to manage your money and you're effective with it, you can be very successful, right? So don't just end, like, once you finish this class, you take the WASD exam and everything, you pass it. Let that be the beginning. But keep studying money. Keep studying how to manage your money, right? In the exercise, I spoke about paying yourself first, right? Taking 10% of your income and setting it to the side, right? That's an essential step. Because one of the mistakes like I made when I was a young adult is when I got paid, I paid all my bills, didn't save anything, and I spent the rest. We went to new restaurants every week, bought clothes, stuff, and that was it. And then when an emergency happened, the car broke down or something needed to get fixed, I didn't have any money to get it fixed. After you get past saving, right, the next step is to get income generating assets. Right? We're often taught to work for money. But the next step into building wealth and becoming rich is have your money working for you.
Amen.
Right?
Yeah.
One example is what the young man said here. He has an asset, a house. He has extra rooms. He can rent those rooms out to make him some extra money. Right? That's one way to make some extra money, or that's an income generating asset, is real estate or housing. Whereas you can buy a house, rent it out, and get money back from renting that house out. Right? Another way people do is through investing. Stocks. Anybody heard of stocks? Like buying stocks? Right? You have different companies that we shop with every day that you can buy ownership in that company and create wealth that way. For example, I know a lot of people wear Nike. Instead of buying a pair of Nike shoes, you can buy some Nike stock and be part owner in Nike, right? And what happens is Nike is a stock or company that pays dividends, right? A dividend is when they share their profits with their shareholders, people who have stock in the company. Let's say Nike is profitable, at the end of the year, they'll give you money. They'll send you a check or something like that as part of their profit, so that you get part of that as well, right? So that's just another way of thinking about things, right? Because if I go buy me a pair of brand new J's, okay, I just spent that money, that's it. But if I buy a share of Nike, as that price goes up, I'm earning money that way. I'm also earning money through dividends that they'll pay you back at the end of the year, right? So that's why I say there's plenty of ways for you to make extra money where you don't have to necessarily work for it, but you study the money game and you have your money working for you. So you have, like I said, real estate, you can buy stocks, you can start a business, right? Real simple. Let's say if I go to Walmart, I buy this bag of candy and I'll pay $5 for this, right? There's 100 pieces of candy in here. I sell each one for $1. Over $5, I got $100 off this one bag. If I go buy me a case of water, right? Case of water with 40 case is like $7. You can make 40 off that 7, and then keep flipping. Like they just had the Richmond Marathon last weekend. I'm sure them folks wanted some water to drink while they was out there running. You could have been on the side, just quick, simple hustle with a cooler, with some waters, sell them $1 a piece. And you're multiplying your money, right? So that's why, again, not only the financial literacy piece is important, but connect with the MBL. They have programs here that help teach you different ways of making money, different ways of being your own resource and creating your own source of income. Whereas you don't necessarily have to depend on an employer, right? You become your own employer, and if you grow big enough, you can employ other people. Yeah, right? Okay, great. So, as a gift, right, like I told you all, I wrote a book called Malik's First Job, Financial Principles for Teens. Each one of y'all get a free copy of the book. I'll make sure Miss Woods gets it. You gotta get back to the school, you gotta get copies of it. Read it, learn from it, and that's all.
Thank you.
All right.